morning, we continue our look at food allergies and just how common they've become. If you feel like you know more children with food allergies, you're right, and more families are learning how to live with them.
Parents know what it feels like to send their kids off to school for the very first time. Parents of kids with food allergies have those emotions and more.
It's a scary thing to send a kid to school for lots of reasons, but then to wonder if they're going to have a rush to the ER, if they're going to live through the day or not. That's really is what this becomes, is will they live through the day when you send them off to first grade and have lunch at school? It's scary.
Mom Debbie Gare's as cool as they come when it comes to dealing with her kids' food allergies. Of her 4 children, 2 of them have food allergies. If you're keeping track, that's a big no to peanuts, sunflower, tree nuts, and sesame.
So lots of times we found that it's just easier to say no thank you. You know, another rule we have, right, is no label, no thank you.
Debbie's daughter, 12-year-old Becca, was her second child to be diagnosed with food allergies. So they've known and they've worked with Dr. Karen Gell from Grand Rapids Allergy for a long time.
It's everything that goes in your mouth. You just always are wondering, is this going to kill me? And that's just stress, man. It's big stress.
A big stress and a big deal. If you think more kids have food allergies these days than years ago, you're right. A study released by the CDC 2 years ago found food allergies among children increased approximately 50% between 1997 and 2011. There are theories for the dramatic rise, like the hygiene theory. As we as a society do better staying away from germs and bacteria, infections have gone down while food allergies have spiked. According to FAIR, that's the Food Allergy Research and Education, researchers believe 15 million Americans have food allergies, and 1 in every 13 children under 18 in the U.S. is affected. So the Gare family is certainly not alone.
We figure we have to figure out how to live and learn live with this food allergy issue, and reality is you can't just put yourself in a bubble all the time.
Part of living with food allergies is knowing and accepting the power of epinephrine. Dr. Gell likes to say epinephrine everywhere. Becca was introduced to the relief Epi provides in kindergarten and knows it can save her life.
Well, I put them in my backpacks, and so I just carry my backpack around at school to every class and to lunch. So yeah, they're with me all the time.
And they're with your child's school all the time, too. Beginning with this school year, each public and non-public school in the state must have at least 2 EpiPens in the building.
An accident will happen. The rate nationally is about 50% per year have an accident. That's a lot. But if you just know what to do and can keep calm, you can save a life. Epinephrine's magical. It works beautifully.
Well, just imagine how easily those accidents can happen. Right now, the Food and Drug Administration is urging anyone with a peanut allergy to avoid the spice cumin and any product that contains it. Trace amounts of peanut have been found in cumin spice. This recall has been going on since December, but more and more retailers are identifying products that contain that potentially tainted spice. The FDA says it had at least 7 reports from people related to this recall. Hundreds of products have been recalled, from spice mixes to black beans to meats with marinades that include cumin. The spice is often used in Tex-Mex and Indian dishes, so you can imagine how many things people are throwing out of their pantries right now if they have a peanut allergy in their home.
Probably
and how many people are affected? The numbers are really huge, a 50% increase from 1997 to 2011.
Keeps going up and up, hardly anything left to eat at this point here. Can you imagine, though, having that situation where you're afraid to send your child off to spend the night at a friend's house for the first time, or to go to school for the first time, and wondering if they're going to come back sick or not?
Exactly. Yes. Very scary.
5:52 right now.